Thanks for watching Christi King 5th and 6th grade getting introduced in CYO Championship from Rice Memorial High School. Tedesco introduced, and then coming out next to be number 12, Patrick Heaton. Ben Reardon, number 34. Francis Grabowski, number 5. And Dylan Potter, number 30. And that's going to be the Christi King of Rutland taking on Matt Christi.
Jack Fitzgerald. Connor Blunt. Hunter Smith. Nick Sears. And Ian Porter. Coached by Tom Fitzgerald.
Guy Tedesco, the head coach at Christi King. And
before we start our game, we would like to say a CYO prayer.
Tom Fitzgerald, the head coach for Matt Christi, and I'll be opening tip-off after the fade on Munger Vision, the CYO 5th and 6th grade boys championship grade game. Jump center out there for Christi King in their gold uniforms. Going to be opposed by number 40, Connor Plant. So Plant and Grabowski get set, and again they're right in the middle of that glare, and I can't do anything about that, but we're set to go. And the 5th and 6th grade CYO championship. Of course, just saw this group of Christi King players in the Glassy tournament. Tedesco will fire away, no good. He got angled off on his way to the hole, and here comes Matt Christi with a quick push in the front court. They'll get it to the elbow, drive below the free throw line, and then they'll pull this ball back out. That shot up for a shot of the ball game for Matt Christi, no good, and it's going to be an offensive rebound. They'll spin and fire foul. As the foul will be called on. That'll be on Potter, number 30. And it was in the act of shooting, so that's going to send number 3, Nick Sears, to the line. Now, so looking for the first points of the afternoon. And just 20 seconds into the first quarter. Nope, they'll get a second chance here. Again, here at the Rice Memorial High School in Burlington, Vermont. Bernie Saplicki Court. Keith someday will probably get his own court named after himself also. And on the missed shot, the rebound came down to Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald will turn the ball over. The Christi Kings have to be real aggressive here and step up and really challenge a lot of the offensive rebounds. They can't give up the boards like that. This is Heaton with the basketball, and give it off to Tedesco. And Tedesco to Grabowski. See him try to go baseline, and they had a hand check or a hold call on number 40 down there. It's going to be Plant called for the foul. So each team with a team foul apiece now, and you see Grabowski will slide over. And Plant will guard the inbounds pass as Tedesco made a tough catch in tight quarters, goes up, and again, good defense as they stood straight up in the air, and Sears will all at the basketball. To Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald front court, and going to take a long two-point shot, and no good. Rebound will be chased down by Sears. Sears back to Fitzgerald, and they'll just reset the offense now. And Christi King, that screen was solid, and that opened up the layup, no good. The rebound will come down to Grabowski, and he does a lot of that. Grabowski tough on the boards out there for Christi King. It's Reardon with the touch. They'll bring it back to Tedesco, and that pass intended for Grabowski. I think it was tipped. Yeah, it was. It was touched defensively by one of the Matt Christi players to go out of bounds, and Christi King with 4:44 to go in the first quarter play, looking for the game's first score. Heaton will back up outside the arc. There's the pass and the free throw line to Tedesco. And he got held on to by, well, a couple different choices here. We'll see what the official says. That'll be Plant called for, the Connor Plant called for the foul. And that's going to be foul number 2 on Matt Christi. And, yeah, we're all set now. Waiting for the teams to kind of loosen up and get going. There's a catch, shot, and that's off the inbounds play. No good. The ball will roll to the hands of number 12, Smith. And then he'll find Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald works off the screen. There's a switch off by Potter. Good job by Potter and by Heaton. They'll reverse the ball, and got the overcommitment by the defender on top. That opened the path up to the basket. They'll miss the shot, and ball will be on the floor, and Reardon will go down and get it tied up. Nice job by Reardon. Ben Reardon getting down there on the floor and tying up the basketball. It's going to be Matter Christi basketball, so they'll take it out of bounds. They're in the blue uniforms, Christi King of Rutland in their gold uniforms. Plant with the catch, and Reardon take them on, and then he'll jump out on the jump shot. That's good defense by Reardon because he sealed out the baseline on the inside move and was able to run out and alter the shot on the perimeter of the defense. Fitzgerald backing it up, and he'll just dump the ball to Sears, and Sears is fouled by Potter. That will go on the baseline. And he'll be taken out of bounds by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's been running the point a lot. He's going to quarterback him on this inbounds play. As they set the box formation up, Plant sets, fires, got it. Well, he came off the screen up top. Nobody communicated that or rotated out on him, and he's able to drain the jump shot. 2-0. Matter Christi with the lead. Tedesco trying to answer, will leave it short. Had a good look at the ball below the free throw line, and Fitzgerald to Sears. And they get the quick push down the floor and the basket. Forbes with the bucket. And that was that quick movement down the floor. Keaton wanting to go baseline and put the shot up. That was blocked by Plant, I believe. Sears passed, Grabowski tipped it, and Fitzgerald right there to grab the loose basketball. He'll come off the Plant and he'll chase it down as it went off from his hands to the corner of the gym. And Tedesco last to touch it and go out of bounds. They're looking for Smith, Hunter Smith, number 12. Yeah, and they're looking inside, and that's not there. And Plant got heat in the air, didn't take the shot. Sears drained it. 6-0, Matter Christi with the lead over Christi King. Boys 5th and 6th grade CYO championship. If you win, you advance to Bridgeport, Connecticut, I was told. That's where you go. Pretty little town, and a steal up top by Plant. He's got no numbers there, but he's able to step inside the defender. No good. Plant with the rebound, straight up and down. Didn't get enough angle on the shot, I believe. Yeah, and Plant will get his second foul, push from behind on that rebounding action. And that's going to go out of play. Plant going to sit down with the 2 fouls, and they'll bring back in number 14, Connor O'Brien from Matter Christi. A very fitting name, O'Brien, because they were almost St. Patrick's Day. 3-ball, and it's Tedesco. No. Long rebound comes down into the hands of Smith. This is Fitzgerald. Another fitting name. Fitzgerald would glide to the baseline. Come all the way through. Turn. 3-ball on it. Up and 2 line. A lot of muscle on the shot. And Grabowski will take the ball away from Tedesco. And Grabowski now will give the ball back. Keaton weaving his way through 2 defenders, lost his balance, and he'll be able to kick the ball out to Tedesco. Grabowski open. There's a whistle way before the play. Got 3-second call. I believe Potter, yeah, got down in the paint. Hung out a little bit too long, and it'll be the 3-second call. You can see the touch up by Sears, and he'll just flip the ball back to Fitzgerald. He's taking another long 3, and no. Long shot creates a long rebound. Heaton will race to it, stay in bounds, throw the ball back into the middle of the court. He was looking for Tedesco, and Tedesco with the steal back now. And he should just bring the ball down the floor himself, and he's going to. There's the crossover, the penetration, and trying to follow it up. The ball will come free. Potter will go to the floor and get it, and Potter, that's a foul. He's holding him on the arm, yeah. And Sears had a lot of hand, and that's what the call will be, a hold call. And Grabowski into Potter, and he'll bring it up top to Reardon. Reardon's pass to Tedesco, and there's Grabowski coming up the free throw line. And it's a very deliberate half-court offense that Christi King will run. And yeah, Grabowski will be called for the foul. Illegal screen set on. And a timeout taken. So with a 6-0 lead, Matter Christi's going to take a timeout with 1:13 to go in the first quarter. The CYO 5th and 6th grade championship. That timeout called by Matter Christi, the first of the first quarter. First of the ball game. Then Fitzgerald, and see what they came up with for a set offensively. Sears took the cut from the wing in, then he gave him the basketball. Smith with the touch, number 12, able to bring the ball back to Forbes. And he carried the basketball, yeah. That was a good defensive stand right there by Christi King as they came out of that timeout and really did a good job of finding their assignments and staying with them. Whenever the play was going to be called, it just never had a chance to really develop by Matter Christi. A win today, and you go to Bridgeport, Connecticut for the New England Championships. Again, a lot of perimeter play by Christi King as they spread the floor in that step in offense. And that was intended for Heaton, and he could not save it. I was never a big perimeter offensive guy. I think all good things offensively, basketball start down inside below the free throw line. Whether you post up or dribble penetrate or spread the floor and isolate from the top of the paint in or whatever. But Christi King, I'm looking, looks like a zone, and Reardon got over there, lost his balance, went to the floor. There's the move, and picked up by Reardon with the steal. So Reardon on the break, going to take it into the paint, stops, puts it up, and drew the foul. Right there's what I'm talking about. The ball went below the free throw line, and he didn't make the shot, but he drew the foul, and Reardon will go to the line now to shoot two. Especially at this age level, it's not that difficult to push the ball below the free throw line. And so 34, Ben Reardon will put it up and got it. Oh, a little dramatic flair there as he had it set on the rim and drop in, cuts it to a 6-1 lead now. As those are the first points of the ball game for Reardon now. He'll take the second shot. That one a little bit off the mark. Grabowski. Shot, no good. Now Reardon, it was brought to my attention, is working on a real short night's sleep. He went to the Boston Celtics game last night, so Boston one day, Burlington the Knicks. Quite the jet-setting life as he's leading out there. But the steal at the buzzer, but it'll be 6-1. Matter Christi with the lead over Christi King on Munger Division CYO Championships. Yeah, so see if Christi King get off to a little faster start here in the second quarter. They're down by just 5. Matter Christi, a team that did a good job of controlling the boards. There's Heaton, speaking of boards, will get the rebound. 3-balling it, and oh, what an uncooperative rim. Tedesco twice in that sequence had that thing rim out on him. But again, a lot of perimeter offense right now. And for Christi King, Josh Emmerich, 35 is checked into the basketball game. And I'm looking for another new number. Oh, number 15 out there. That's a new number, and that's going to be Jack Whitaker. And what he's doing right now is they're trying to pull him out of the zone defense. And really nothing they can do. Now Tedesco will go out. Christi King in that Glossic tournament. Now I haven't watched them other than the Glossic tournament in here, but they basically were a straight zone-to-zone team. Another offensive rebound. Fitzgerald will pull it back out, and again, yeah, they don't. There's no rule that says they have to come out and play him. There they go. As Fitzgerald being patient. This is going to be a real grinded out game right now, I got a feeling. See Fitzgerald waiting. See the official right there. He keeps spreading his arms. It means the defender's not close enough to start the count. Smith puts it up, and yeah, you got it. Hunter Smith with the flair for the dramatics as the ball popped back out and then dropped down from the cylinder. It goes 8-1 now. Tedesco off the mark. Weak side rebound will be Christi Kings, and Grabowski had it taken away. Nice steal. Sears with the basketball. Smith made the steal, and Sears with the travel call. It'll be Christi Kings. Grabowski taking the ball out of bounds with Tedesco. So Guy and Tedesco. I'm just looking at the personnel on the floor. Yeah, he'd have a lot better luck going inside. He's going to have a size advantage over a few of those players from Matter Christi, and that's going to go off from the foot of Fitzgerald out of bounds to Christi King as Emmerich was there defensively. And for Christi King, they're going to have Kieran Canavan coming in the ballgame. Canavan allowed to check in for Christi King, and he is going to replace number 15, Jack Whitaker. No, he's not. Emmerich coming out as Whitaker faked me out by starting to come out. You can see that Grabowski looking, and a travel call. Found Whitaker, but he shuffled the feet, and that'll be the travel call now for Matt Christi, number 15, Chris Nemeth. 15 coming in the ball game, and Nemeth looks like he's going to replace number 33, Wyatt Valente. Actually, that's not Wyatt at all. That's number 25, Liam Haveri. A lot of times the jersey, the bodies are so small, the jersey gets tucked in, you can't see the number, so that's why I had to wait a second. Again, yep. Now they're going to come out and play Heaton on Fitzgerald, and they're going to send out Whitaker. Matt Christi with that 8-3 lead. 8-1 lead, excuse me. The only basket being supplied by Ben Reardon. As Potter will get off the bench, come into the scores table, he'll get set to come in for Christi King. The only problem with playing this style of game for Christi King is you're limiting your amount of possessions also, shortening the game, but you got to convert like that. Guy Tedesco will convert it and make it 8-3. As they will call it the play, and Heaton came at Fitzgerald. He went by him, and there's the pickup on that side, and the wide open Sears. That 2-3 zone just a little bit loose right now. It's not a sliding zone, and Tedesco wants to cut inside. I like that move. He got it. That's a strong move off the baseline coming in from the edge by Tedesco, and got the shot to drop. Maybe he'll heat it up now as it's 10-5, 5-point lead for Matt Christi. You're watching 5th and 6th grade boys CYO championship, and a steal by Whitaker. As he'll wait for the defender to go by, and got it. Christi King now starting to find their groove as it's 10-7. Matt Christi. Yeah, and it looks like they're starting to find some intensity in their expressions on their face. That's a 3-ball. No. Hard rebound, right back to Fitzgerald, and that was a foul on the putback, and Fitzgerald should be shooting 2 from the free throw line. Well, I'm looking for the call. Well, I missed it. I'll wait for the board, but it will be shooting fouls, and it will be Jack Fitzgerald. And Potter will come out on the second shot for Christi King, and oh, man, these are hard rims here at Rice. That's about the 5th shot today. That's gone around and defied gravity, not happen. So Potter will come in for Christi King wearing number 30, and he's going to replace Kieran Canavan. All right, so second shot coming up for Fitzgerald, and the minute 59 to go in the half, and it's 10-7. Matt Christi to lead over Christi King of Rutland. And boy, yeah, they had Whitaker in the paint. Jack Whitaker got there a little bit too quick. And see the official just explaining that to him. So it's been a very well officiated ball game. Congratulations to the Christi King girls 5th and 6th grade basketball team. They won the State of Vermont CYO championship today with a 22-8 win over Matt Christi. And that's not going to happen. Rebound by Forbes. He'll bring the ball back out to Fitzgerald, and they'll get another chance now. Carried the basketball. Yeah, bounced back to the outside and brought the ball back with him. And Coach Tom Fitzgerald, I can only assume that's his father, a little bit excitable on the sideline. There's Fitzgerald, or Tedesco on the drive, and who touched the last touch by, I believe Fitzgerald. The Matt Christi ball will go over to Christi King, and Grabowski will take the ball out of bounds. You see Heaton to the elbow. We'll bring it back into Tedesco, and that pass was kicked, defensive kick. It's just going to be ball back on the baseline to Christi King. No shot clock there in the state of Vermont to worry about. Like in college, if we kick that, they would reset it to 15 seconds. Open, Whitaker. No, trying to use the window to bank it in. The putback. No. One more. Grabowski got fouled, and he's going to the line. That time, Christi King getting 3 opportunities. And finally, the foul, and Grabowski stepping to the line. He'll take his time, get set, coil, and got it. 10-8 now, so they have weathered that quick start by Matt and Christi to make it just a 2-point ball game right now. And they're going to bring in, for Christ the King, Joe Whitaker, number 1. And he'll give Patrick Heaton, a chance to catch his breath. And Grabowski trying to make it a 1-point ball game right now with just a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Team foul standing at 6-4. Matt and Christi with the 6. Christ the King with the 4, and it is a 1-point ball game at 10-9 right now. So Matt and Christi kind of lulled to sleep by that 2-3 zone, and they had a quick push going on early in the ball game, and you were able to jump out that 6-0 lead. And the tempo of the game has been slowed down by the Christ the King zone. From way outside, it'll become an air ball, and Potter will collect the air ball. Shot was taken by Plant, number 40. Here comes Grabowski. Grabowski quickly into the front court, going to stop, put it up, and no. Plant on a 1 and done is going to put the ball on the floor himself, maneuver around Potter, and get the ball over the timeline to slow it down now and see if they'll get the ball into Fitzgerald's hands. Yeah, now Fitzgerald sets, fires. No, boy, that looked good when left his hands. Grabowski will take it away from Forbes and hand the ball off to Tedesco. So Christ the King with a chance for the lead inside 40 seconds to play. Tedesco got there and muscled the shot up and just can't get the finish. Good drive though. Good drive to the hole. Plant to Whitaker back. We'll take it right inside the free throw line. Take it up the center of the court, and Grabowski will. Yeah, he went turtle and will be tied up. I'm not sure why Grabowski did that. And the ball will go out of bounds on the baseline with 22.5 seconds to go to Matt and Christi.
22 seconds.
Plant got the basketball, will duck aside the defender and got fouled by Jack Whitaker, number 15. There's 2 Whitakers out there for Christ the King, and Plant just a nice duck under move, and that's what opened him up to take the shot, and going to get 2 free throws now. And all that, leaving just 19.8 seconds to go on the second quarter clock, and we'll go to a 10-9 score still. So again, he'll regroup here and get a second chance. As is Tedesco, Grabowski, Whitaker, and Potter on the floor right now for Christ the King. Matt and Christi will convert that one, and it'll go back to an 11-9, 2-point lead now. 11-9 score. Christ the King with 17 seconds as they cross the timeline, and Tedesco setting up the defender, Fitzgerald. Got it. 3-point shot by Tedesco will give Christ the King the lead at 12-11. Still a lot of time left, and that is taken early, and Christ the King will have their first lead of the ball game on the last shot taken of the second quarter, and Tedesco getting all kinds of high fives, but it'll be the Crusaders from Rutland with a 12-11 lead over Matt and Christi at the half on Munger Vision in the championship of the 5th and 6th grade CYO game. Matt and Christi got after that quick start in the first quarter, then Christ the King able to come back, have a strong second quarter, take the 12-11 lead on a 3-point shot by Tedesco near the end of that half, and it'll be Christ the King with the basketball as we get things started here in the third quarter of play. 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. The winner will go to Bridgeport, Connecticut, playing the New England Championships. This is the State of Vermont Championship, and Matt and Christi in the blue uniforms, Christ the King in those gold, and Grabowski hitting the deck, and they'll be on Grabowski. The foul will be an illegal pick. So the first foul of the second half will be assessed to Christ the King, and I don't believe either team hit the bonus situation in that first half of play. So Fitzgerald still running the point out there, will be met by Heaton. See Heaton back off now to the top of the 3-point arc. And Fitzgerald will just float on the elbow right now. Reardon there defensively on him, doing a good job moving the feet. Plant, the long pass to Sears. He'll go up, and on the whistle, he should be shooting a couple. As Potter will hit the deck, and Potter will pick up the foul, and I believe that's 3 on Potter. And so Nick Sears will be at the line for Christi. He'll put that first one up, and the next shot he'll get, attempt to tie the basketball game. It's 30 seconds into this third quarter play. Congratulations to the West Rutland girls varsity basketball team for their win in the state championship game at Barry. We're tied at 12 here. Congratulations to the Proctor 5th and 6th grade boys team. They won the Glossic championship. Congratulations to the Christi King 5th and 6th grade girls team. They won the CYO championship here today. And yeah, got travel called on Reardon. And you've seen all those championship games on one location. PEGTV Channel 15 Sports on Munger Vision. The true leader in local sports coverage. As you can see that Plant now with the look to the sideline. We'll get the play called. There's the play called out. Plant from the free throw line will give the ball back to Fitzgerald, and he'll let it fly. No, he's taken quite a few three-point shots. He likes to stand out there, and they have confidence in him. As the rebound to Heaton, he'll go to Tedesco. And Tedesco, quick pass front court back to Heaton. Sears on him defensively, and they'll get the ball back to Guy Tedesco, and that's going to be Fitzgerald with the matchup on that side of the floor with him. And a steal by Sears. Fitzgerald actually might get a piece of the basketball, and then Reardon will steal it back the other way. Reardon with a point in the basketball game and that steal. Tedesco trying to drive in, and nice help defense from the top guard. That was Sears that time that almost stripped the basketball and got it. Grabowski with the shot, no good, and the rebound. Plant able to race to it. Potter trying to catch up from behind defensively, and Reardon in front. And the ball will go off from Reardon, I believe, out of bounds. It's going to be Christi basketball. They polish the ball up. There they go. Haven't got a wet spot on it. Plant with the catch, and we'll push it inside. Sears wide open. Got it. Christi will go back to the 14-12 lead. And boy, Tedesco able to get the ball back. Had Potter open, and it will just roll off from Potter's fingertips out of bounds. And that opportunity offensively was a good setup right there, but they just didn't be able to get a piece of the ball and hold on to it. You see that Fitzgerald and Plant handle the ball very well. Sears inside. Boy, again got his own missed shot. Foul. And Christi King lost that little intensity edge they had there in the second quarter. They're trying to find it back here in the third. And Sears will go back to the line, go to work here for Christi with 3:38 to go in the third quarter. That's the third team foul on Christi King. Christi not with a team foul yet here in this third quarter. And again, he'll be very patient, take his time, and he fouled it up too soon. Sears went in behind his shot before it hit the rim, and that'll be a turnover. So 14-12 will remain the score, and no pressure in the backcourt by Christi, as Christi King will have that free pass up front. And Tedesco came out to meet the pass from Heaton. He'll put the shot up, and I don't know if it was tipped or not, but it was short. Again, if you live on the perimeter, usually a lot of times it's a one and done deal. Now he did hit the three-point shot near the end of the second quarter, but other than that, their other offense success came from below the free throw line. Sears below the free throw line will front rim it. That ball will come straight out, and no. Oh, Fitzgerald. They overloaded that zone, got caught on the left side, and the lead will go to 16-12 now, Christi. This is Reardon on the elbow. Back between circles to Tedesco. This side to Heaton, and he's going to go up and got it. Where did he score? Below the free throw line. Nice dribble penetration. Cuts the lead to 2 at 16-14. You can see the dribble kept alive by Plant behind the back, and the help defense came over, and Heaton, and 3-second call. Sears was in the paint. And we have a 30-second timeout taken by Christi King on his possession. They're going to set up a play down by 2 with 2:31 to go in the third quarter on PEGTV. Again, that was a Christi King timeout, and they're going to have Heaton bring the basketball up. And Sears is going to match up against him, and now Tedesco will come up between circles, go down inside to Potter, open, and got it. I like it. They pushed it below the free throw line, and Potter will get his first basket of the basketball game and make it 16-all. So each team with a couple 4-zip runs here in the third quarter. We're right back where we started the second half. Nice box out by Grabowski, and he'll give it off to Heaton. Here's a push all the way to the front court to Tedesco, and stolen away by Fitzgerald. Here's Sears. Has the angle, goes up and almost able to muscle that shot, and he'll race to the loose ball, give the ball back to Plant, and he'll front rim it. That's going to be Smith to get the rebound to Sears and the basket. Just 2 many second chances right there. And again, Tedesco can't handle the pass. Going to be a lineman, I guess, in football. And that's Potter with the steal. Potter's going to take it up and got fouled. No, they're going to call travel on him. That's a good call. That's a good call. And so I like the quick push, but then he got the extra step in, and we'll stay at an 18-16 lead for Mater Christi. And was there a timeout? Yeah, a full timeout taken by Mater Christi, up by 2 with 1:19 to go in the third quarter. As we have a couple subs to mention, Jack Whitaker is coming to the ball game along with, well, Jack Whitaker is number 15, and then 35 is Josh Emmerich in the ball game. Those are Christi King changes. That's another long three, and again it'll come out of the rim hard. Plant with the grab. They'll recycle the offense, and Fitzgerald will back up between circles, come back on the elbow. That's going to be Plant spinning inside the arc, and I don't think it was touched, but it was going to be saved back to Emmerich. Nice hustle by Smith, number 12. Unfortunately, wrong team got the ball for him. And Grabowski's pass will get to Tedesco. And nice feed down low to Heaton. Boy, look at the defense get there, and they got a hold call. Sears, so I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Sears will get the hold call. That'll be the first foul of the second half on Mater Christi. Just 3 fouls on Christi King, and we have just 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. And good hands by Heaton, able to wrestle the ball away. Fitzgerald matched up against Tedesco, and nice grab. Heaton able to make the duck underneath move. Tedesco for a 2-pointer. No. Again, the rim's very unkind here at Rice. And Fitzgerald with the ball and triple teamed, and that's got to be a travel. Yeah. That's just a good call, to be honest with you. They had the hands on the ball wrestling for it. They let the play go through. There was no jump ball called. And then with the thrust of trying to steal the ball, Fitzgerald lost his balance and went down. That's travel. That time they tried to run that little loop play on the backdoor cut and went off from the hands of Tedesco out of bounds with 19.2 seconds to go. And Christi up by 2. Christi King had the lead by 1 at the half. Inside, knocked away by Emmerich, and Tedesco. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. So even get a shot off here before the clock expires. He'll put it up and just miss it. We're going to have a dandy of a fourth quarter in a 2-point ball game. 18-16, Mater Christi with the lead, looking for the 5th and 6th grade championship in the CYO's state of Vermont. And so we're underway in what could be the final quarter of play in the 5th and 6th grade boys basketball game. Mater Christi, Plant with the basketball. Waits for Fitzgerald to step out, and in Whitaker, Emmerich, Grabowski, Heaton, and Tedesco. And Grabowski will be called for the foul. He was okay till he fouled through. And that happened 18 seconds into the fourth quarter. Now I've lost track. He's got at least 3 fouls. Now able to get the ball in on the weak side open. No. Forbes took the shot. And I think he's got one of the basket today already. Again, you can see that Tedesco. There it is on the baseline, and boy, that defense reacted quickly. 3-ball for Tedesco. Got it. That's 2 threes in the ball game for Tedesco, and that will give Christi King back the lead at 19-18. They played a little inside-outside game. And we'll go through the hands of Smith. He's able to recover it to Forbes off the rim. Sears backing up on the offensive rebound. Will miss the shot, and here comes Tedesco. Got the rebound. He'll bring the ball up to midcourt and then give the pass off to Heaton. Will explode to the hole, and got it. Heaton will finish the drive off for Christi King. And they'll open up their largest lead of the ball game, 21-18.
Hands up! Hands up!
Smith again, just a tad off the mark. Fitzgerald will pick up the loose ball in the paint. I believe it was intended for Sears. Plant got there, and that will be a foul. Jump ball called. Grabowski got a hand on it. It'll be a jump ball. And it should be Christi King basketball. And that is going to be the correct call. So Christi King will take over with that 3-point lead, and Matt Christi going to put some pressure in the back court. Very slight pressure, just token pressure, but a different look defensively. And here comes Tedesco with the quick push. Oh, that's been there the whole ball game for Tedesco. Yeah, they're getting the lead pumped up now. It's 23-18. Once you slide Fitzgerald to the top like that, defensively, and you come off and beat them, there's no coverage behind that. Nobody rotated around. No good. Rebound, Whitaker, and tipped it to Heaton. Tedesco with the basketball. See if he'll drive it baseline again. Heaton will step out, call for the ball. He'll go to the elbow against Sears, and Sears stopped any more penetration. Grabowski way outside the front rim it. And that's what we picked up at Christi King. Heaton. 3-ball on Tedesco, no good, and this time it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be, I'm looking, I think it's going to be blue basketball. Yeah, Matt Christi basketball. And it's an interesting fourth quarter. Matt Christi reversing roles with Christi King, taking a lot of perimeter shots. And it's going to stay with Matt Christi as it went out right in front of their bench area. And that's where Fitzgerald will be handed the basketball. And they're happy with the placement now, Neil. No problem getting it into Plant. So Matt Christi selling for the perimeter shot. Christi King driving the baseline. Whitaker with the steal, and then was fouled. Good push by Whitaker. Jack Whitaker with the steal and will draw the foul.
CKS!
And nobody in the bonus yet. And we're going to have a blue timeout as Christi King with the momentum here in the fourth quarter and has built it up to a 23-18 lead, looking for the CYO state championship. Will be designated here to bring the ball inbounds. Christi King with a big fourth quarter built up the a 5-point lead. Oh, he went in the backcourt, yeah. Heaton just lost track of where he was, yeah. It happens. You're talking about young guys. Actually, I've seen college players do that, so I don't watch pro ball, so I don't know. But Fitzgerald and company trying to stop this 6-0 run by Christi King. Remember, it was a 19-18 lead for Matt Christi, and they're now down 23-18. That's going to be no good. Well, actually, I got that backwards. But Christi King with the lead. That's a definite thing. At the midway point of the fourth quarter, Christi King with the ball, and they're going to man up now in the back court with the pressure. Whitaker made himself available for the catch. Will cross the timeline. Might get away with a step or two. We'll get the ball to Emmerich. And Coach Tedesco is going to use those timeouts. He had 4 left, and he will use 1 here. And 3 minutes even to go in the basketball. And again, it will be Grabowski looking to bring the ball into play. Heaton, same play. And he's able to get the ball over on that elbow as Fitzgerald reached in, and going to be off from Tedesco on the bounds. So after the Christi King timeout, they'll turn the basketball over. As Plant and Fitzgerald been working in that backcourt, they'll face no pressure. Christi King coming up to meet the ball at the top. Plant, no. Rebound. Matt Christi, they'll back it up. Fitzgerald. I believe that's a 2-pointer. I'm waiting to see. No, 3-point shot. I just couldn't see the line on that side, but it'd be a three-point basket, and Sears will make the steal. Christi King by 2, looking for the lead. No. And out of bounds. Good effort by Smith. All right, so we've got a dicey one going here. Christi King up by 2, and Reardon going to be coming in the ball game for Christi King, and he will replace Whitaker. So Reardon for Whitaker for CKS. And that's going to be Heaton losing the basketball on the tip. Sears to Fitzgerald to the bucket. We are tied at 23. Well, 5-0 run by Christi, and things are knotted up. Potter, oh, they're panicking. He got bailed out right there with the foul on Plant. But they got to settle down and realize there's a lot of time left. They don't need to take desperation type shots. As they're waiting for a... Oh, you know what happened? I believe Plant had fouled out because they don't put the player fouls up on the board. And he has 30 seconds, they said, to replace him. So Plant will be sitting on the bench the rest of the game. He did an excellent job throwing the ball game. Good-looking ball player, Plant is number 14. Connor O'Brien coming in for Christi. So O'Brien into the ball game. Christi tied up with Christi King at 23-all with 2:11 to go in regulation. And Potter awarded 2 free throws. Praise before the free throw. He prayed before the free throw. Well, it didn't work, so I don't know. Maybe God's listening to the UVM game. I don't know. He missed that. Potter again. And jump ball, and it's going to be Christi basketball. I don't know. I might have saved those for a bigger, badder thing in life than the free throw, but... So 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in regulation. Tied at 23, and Plant has fouled out. Heaton almost came up with the steal, and Fitzgerald traveled. He wanted to go to Sears, and the defense stepped up on the elbow and took that option away from him.
Set it up!
So Grabowski, who's done a good job making the right decision, bringing the ball into play. We'll get it to Reardon. Nice grab by Reardon. He's going to the hole, and he got fouled. Reardon already with 1 free throw today. He's going to go to the line, try to break the tie. Ben fired up, stepping up to the free throw line. And talking about pressure being in the spotlight, Reardon's going to have to wait a second as Christi will call timeout with 1:55 to go in regulation. Mr. Reardon's life right here. He's got 2 coming up. He'll get another chance. So you got to shake that one off. Just step up the line, get set, focus, coil, straight release. And the second shot, same result. So Fitzgerald with the long pass down the court. And Reardon got down and disrupted the play. That was blocked. Grabowski will come out of the pack with the ball. Still tied at 23, 1:40 to go. And Grabowski got fouled. That'll only be the 5th team foul. And there will be Christi King with the basketball. And Grabowski trying to get it to Tedesco. That option taken away. Will come back to Reardon. Reardon will plant the pivot foot and give the ball back to Tedesco. To Grabowski posting up to the hole. No good. Potter, weak side rebound. That was partially blocked. Grabowski went to the ball and traveled. Yeah, good action underneath the paint, but Christi King will have to go back and play tough defense right now. We're still tied at 23. Winner will advance to the Bridgeport, Connecticut bracket of the CYO championships. See what they want to run offensively. They really miss Plant. You know they didn't post them up down inside. Sears has been their target posting up. There they'll go down inside, and Forbes pulled the shot down, and jump ball called as Potter got in there and tied it up. And Potter, good tough work by Potter, and the arrow will favor Christi King, and they're going to go man, full court man. Potter with the grab, traveled. Yeah, no, good call, very good call. And so each team getting opportunities but not capitalizing on them here. Still tied at 23. Minute to go in the basketball game. Long three, no good. Grabowski pulled off, and it'll be off from, well, I thought it was off from Sears. Grabowski did a good job of being straight up in the air not to pick up the ball. We're going to have Coach Tedesco call a timeout. There's the situation. Tied at 23, 58.8 seconds to go. Munger Vision bringing you another great championship game on PEGTV. Do is get the ball inbounds. Seriously, that's number one. They have timeout to use. 2 timeouts left to use. They don't go off from the foot as they throw it out from Forbes' foot out of bounds. They did that to avoid the 5 count. But again, I've seen this before. If they just set a screen, right now they're just relying on somebody to run around and get open, and it's just a reckless play. Whitaker, up, Whitaker, no. Fitzgerald with the basketball, foul on Tedesco. I don't understand why coaches at this young age level don't run a stack or set up a play in the back court like that full court press to run a pick play to open up on the guy. They literally just have them run around until they get open. And it's very chaotic like we just saw it last play. And Fitzgerald, number 10, with the ball. Whitaker came out to challenge the spot, and that's stolen away by Grabowski. Grabowski on the break, will go up, be fouled. He's going to the line to shoot a couple. Oh, they're not going to give him shots on it? Oh, that's a terrible call. I don't know how much more active shooting he had to be. Tedesco lost it, yep. Tell you, each team in the last 2.5 minutes has gotten tight and tense on the floor, and they just, their own mistakes on each team have kept this game tied. Clock down to 34 seconds. Fitzgerald to Sears, going baseline. That's a good move. Yep. To me, though, that was no more a shooting foul than the last one wasn't. And that's going to be 2 shots coming up for Sears. But again, they pushed the ball inside, and big shots coming up. Tied at 23. Just going to get a couple shots here. And team fouls stand at 6-5. And then off, like I remember who, Christi King with 6. And Christi with 5, and Sears, he's got another shot. Nope, he's got another shot. A lot of pressure on these youngsters right now. This is everything to them right now, this game.
Just like that one.
And so Sears will focus, compose himself, and no. Rebound, saved by Heaton, and he'll go off from Sears. That's just good hustle and a lucky break. Heaton diving out of bounds, threw the ball back in off from Sears. The Christi King will have 27.2 seconds to work with here, and they're tied at 23. And they still, to my count, they still have a timeout left. And they're trying that long pass. Tedesco will go up. Foul, count it! Tedesco made the bucket in close and has the and one. That'll break the tie, 25-23, Christi King. A lot at stake. Hey, the CYO state championship at stake.
Hey, that's acceptable. That is.
And so Tedesco looking to make it a 3-point lead. We'll put it up, and did it hit the rim? Well, it didn't hit the rim, I don't think. It should have been a violation, but Christi King almost able to get a putback. Tedesco doesn't want to foul. Yeah. Looking for the lead. No. That was Fitzgerald with the shot. 11 seconds. They don't need a 3-point shot, though, to tie it up. for the tie. Did they call a timeout?
Where are we going?
Yeah, what happened here? Not only that, he couldn't call a timeout. He didn't have possession of the ball. He didn't have possession of the ball, Christi King. How could he call a timeout?
Thank you.
What the ref saw was Tedesco calling, Coach Tedesco calling for a travel. He interpreted it as a timeout, but I don't believe, if Matt or Christie's got the ball on the baseline, they had to have possession of the ball. Well, you can't call a timeout without possession of the ball. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson in the championship games, they gave the Lakers a timeout when they didn't have the ball and it cost the Celtics the championship. And I never recovered from that. They're going to reset the clock to 6.2. I don't even know what Tedesco's arguing about. You got a timeout when you didn't have the ball. Now they're going to, again, they don't have to take a three-point shot. They're going for the win. Oh, just off the mark. Christi King will win the championship. Christi King has won the championship 25-23 after opening the ballgame up trailing 8-1. Guy Tedesco will get the game-winning shot, and it'll be a 25-23 Crusaders win over Mater Christi. In a bizarre game, and I could be wrong, but I don't believe, unless you've got possession of the ball, that you can call a timeout. And Mater Christi got the ball back, and they gave him a few seconds, but they lost. The floor was spread, and it was a fluid moment. The important part, Christi King will win it. They will be heading to Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I'd just like to say congratulations to Christi King. A great effort by Mater Christi. Yeah, big round of applause for Mater Christi. They are a good-looking ball club, very good-looking ball club. And they will get the runner-up plaque, and we'll display it to their home fans here, and they get a big round of applause. And remember a lot of those names. You're going to be hearing about them in high school ball. Yeah, they get the medallions for each player. And Dan Elliott, athletic director at Christi King, also helping out with the CYO tournament. He's going to pass out the medallions, or help pass out the medallions. And nice round of applause. It was a wild ride here in the second half. As the lead went back and forth, and then they stayed tied for a long time. A lot of energy on the floor. Yeah, and just one continuous round of applause for Mater Christi. Right there, Plant, when he fouled out, that took away a lot of their options as far as how they wanted to have their defensive matchups, and also, obviously, how they ran the offense.
Nice job. Now, for our Christi King of Rutland, state champions of our 56 boys grammar school, which comes with that, a trip to New England. If you can come up and give our plaque. Congratulations.
And there's the plaque, and Francis Grabowski, liking it, he'll hold it up high.
And we will give you a medal as well at the time.
So they'll hand out the medallions to the state champion Christi King squad. And another title game brought to you on Munger Vision. But again, CYO action from Rice Memorial High School from the Bernie Saplicki Court. Then in Barrie 2 weeks ago, bringing the West Rutland Girls Basketball Championship, Division 4, State of Vermont. The Glazic Championship from the Hinchy Gym, and now the CYO Championships from Rice Memorial High School. And as the final medals are around the neck, that's Mr. Heaton right there. Congratulations to the Christi King 5th and 6th grade squad for winning the state championship in CYO basketball.
Congratulations, Christi King.